Hey guys, so there's actually two parts to this assignment. Let me get one of those. Okay, there's actually two parts to this particular assignment. One is I want you practice handwriting code. I think I've mentioned it a few times, and I try to do that in the beginning of the HTML assignments this semester, and that kind of fell apart. But now that I have a better idea of what I'm doing, I still want you to start practicing writing HTML or writing the code that we're doing it. And this is just the code that's in the main.js. It's the jQuery code. So to submit, just take a picture of it, and that us can somewhat legible, seeing what you're doing, and send that to me. So that's one part of this particular assignment. So you can see I do it, and I try very hard not to make you guys do anything that I don't either practice myself or have done myself in the past. So anyways, so this is one part of the assignment. Go ahead and close this. Okay. So here's the other part of the assignment. So this should be fairly easy if you've already wrote it down, because all you need to do is just copy what you wrote down into here. So for this, and I put comments in here, so kind of figure give you some structure to it. So I want you to write the document ready function. So it's the $sign document dot ready. See, you already messed that up. That's why I write it down. The fat arrow, open curly bracket, and we're we're using jQuery. And you can see that the Cloud9 IDE has its own little tools and tricks in their bag. And it's going to be a cart. We're using event handler on click. It's going to do this particular function, which we're getting ready to call. There we go. And then another $sign, because it's jQuery, open parentheses, single quote, cart name, or no, sorry, cart menu. Can't read my handwriting. Cart menu. And it's going to show. Okay, and we got the closing curly and the closing parentheses, and I got an error somewhere in here. Where's my error? Document.ready. Oh, I forgot the quotes. Oopsie. There we go. That's better. Okay, so this particular curly bracket, that is referring to this first line. We're calling this function. So this needs to actually go in the end. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this down here and below. Okay, so I don't know why I got an X here. I'm going to ignore it right now. So now we're going to write the I put JQ because I'm too lazy to spell jQuery code that shows a drop-down menu for the cart. So again, if you already wrote it down, which you're supposed to, $symbol, open parentheses, single quote, hashtag. And I already went over this in the other video on the specifics of what all this stuff is meaning. I'm not going to do that here again. Oopsie. Menu, show, semicolon. Yep. This should be it. I feel like I'm missing a symbol somewhere. Okay, it's missing the close parentheses. So same thing here, jQuery, open parentheses, single quote, and we're doing the help this time. And on click, oopsie, forgot the quotes, click, comma, open close parentheses, fat arrow, or also known as the function arrow. And we are doing the $symbol for jQuery, bless you. You can close that door if you're cold. You can close that door if you're cold. Help menu, show, or I want it to show, and let's see. So now we're going to write the jQuery code that shows the drop-down menu for help. Oh, I missed something. Account. My bad. Account. What did I do? Oh, I see what I did. My comments messed me up. That's okay. So you can cut and paste. Okay. So that's account menu. That's right. Account. Okay. This should be help. I had that right. Because my comments threw me off. Let's go ahead and hit save. And if you're able to do this in Cloud9, get preview. Oops, you got to be in the index HTML. Preview. Preview is index.html. And it shows on this. I'm going to go ahead and refresh. And you can see this little preview. It's not working. Why is it not working? If I just open up in the browser. Oh, why are you not working? Document ready. Let me pause this while I figure out why. Okay, it's working now, but honest to goodness, I don't know why all of a sudden. What I did, I couldn't find any typos. The only thing I saw was missing a semicolon, which was indicated with this little thing right there. And I put the semicolons in, and that's when it started working. And just to confirm, that was in fact what fixed my issue, just the semicolons. I went ahead and tried it. I tried to put the semicolons, like, yay, it's working. Except for that one. And but then just to confirm, that is what was, my error. Just to double check. And then it's saving. It's saved. It's saving. Save. Still saving. It's reconnecting. All changes saved. And I'll refresh this. Okay, that works. That works. Help's not working, and I don't know why. But it's working even without the semicolons. And I don't even know why help's not working. So that's the progress on it so far. Here's why help's not working. I'm missing the hashtag. Save. Save saving. Save saving. Save saving. So I don't know why it wasn't working. Unless it was just a delay, which is always possible. Saving. And it's a saving. Still saving. Pause while it's saving. Okay, it's saved. And hit refresh. You go to cart. That works. That works. Help works. Good. Okay. I haven't done the leave thing yet, so that's why they're all staying there. But as to what fixed the problem, I have no idea, unless it's just time. I don't know. But there's the code. So if you have a similar issue as me, just not working, give it a few, and kind of do check to make sure you're not having any typos. I'll go ahead and put that semicolons there just because that's best practices. I did not make or break the code evidently, but because that's what you're supposed to do. So now we're going to do it's going to leave. So we're going to do the dollar symbol for jQuery, the open parentheses, single quotes. It's a class that we're working on. Drop down menu, close parentheses on mouse sleeve. Yeah, we're going to do this particular function of calling again the same drop down menu. It's going to hide. Save it. Saving. Pause while it's saving. Okay, something funny happened when it was saving. I got a little red error message. It was gone before I had a chance to read it, but it was eventually saved. When I click on it, had like a little red dot instead of this little green dot that said changes not saved or something along the lines of changes not being saved. And I clicked on it again, hoping I could see the error message, and it just said changes saved. So don't know what that was about. So let's hit refresh. Okay, still thinking. There we go. So cart, we enter it. Good. Enter. Yep. Enter. Okay, good. So the assignment, to get back onto the point of this, the assignment is for you to do that, and then I was doing the grading this morning, and a lot of you guys mentioned on one of the podcasts that you had listened to about commenting on the code and stuff like that. So I also, because you have my comments here, I want you to write your own comments of what each line, what each kind of block of code or what particular line does. So for example, this would be, I'll go ahead and put assignment on here so we can see the difference. And you would type in the purpose of code, and you would write tells the document to start using the code when it's ready. And so this would be the assignment. And on this particular block of code, what you're going to write is just so to reinforce what you're doing. I want you to write something along the lines when the element that has the ID of cart is clicked on, the list of items with the ID of cart menu will show. Word wrap this. View wrap lines. Okay. So something along those lines. And you would do the same thing for the remaining ones. And because you can see the cart, the element, which is the word cart, and if you go back into your index, the element is this word cart. And it has the ID of cart. So the purpose of doing this is just to help cement what you're doing as opposed to just writing down the code that I'm telling you to write. But hopefully the between writing it down on paper, which is the first part of this particular assignment, and doing the things as I've mentioned, like so whenever you get this is what it's going to look like. whole purpose, right? Whole assignment, right? Evidently, I can't type. Copy and paste. Okay. Put some space. So this is what it's going to get whenever you get it. I want you, your assignment is to do, as I just got done, writing in all the code. And then I also want you to write down the purpose of the code. So as developers, it's a good idea to start getting, in the habit of comments. So you want, like I did this one, tells this document to start using code when it's ready. Go ahead and take that out so you can type in something. And you saw what I already did. So that was the other part of the assignment. So to recap, okay, part 1 of assignment, and write code on paper and send me a photo and upload a photo into Blackboard. Part 2 of assignment, write the code as already described in this video, and you've already handwritten into this main.js file. Part 3 of assignment, comment purpose of code. Yeah, you guys can see that. And part 4 of assignment, what was part 4? Yeah, it's how you submit it. I'll go ahead and make it part of it. Okay, so for submission, there's 2 different ways that we can do this. If using Cloud9, comment in the submission area of Blackboard saying it's ready to be reviewed in Cloud9. And the way that works is I will just log into your workspace and I can see what you're doing. And for if using VS Code, put files into GitHub, and send me the link like we've been doing in Blackboard. So those are the parts of your assignment. Okay, that's it on this, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.